Cool.
Right guys, now there from BodyPro Personal Training. Today we're going to talk about the best training split for the goals that you have or want to achieve. So that's regarding weight loss, strength training, hypertrophy training. So it comes down to obviously how much time and availability you've got during the week. So if you've only got 3 days a week or 6 days a week, you split your training around them days and them times. So we're going to talk a little bit about weight loss first. So obviously it depends on your training age, so how long you've been training for, with regard to how sore you'll be from that workout or how long after you'll be sore from that workout. Your time and availability, again, like I've just mentioned. Try to stick to compound lifts as well, so lifts that are using more than one muscle group will probably be best for weight loss, because you're going to be burning more calories, because obviously there's going to be more effort involved in that movement. If you've only got about 3 days, you're probably best off looking at a push, pull and a lower body routine. So a push would be anything from chest, shoulders, your quads, something where you're pushing that force away from the body. A pull would be something like your back or the hamstrings, your glutes, where you're pulling the movement away from the body or towards the body. And then obviously the lower, a bit the lower body. Obviously with that, diet is a big part of that as well. So obviously you're going to see results if the diet is up to scratch. Obviously your calories need to be up to scratch as well, so you're eating enough calories and the right amount of balanced food as well. And then moving on to strength training. So same again, like I mentioned, for weight loss, you're going to be looking at your training age, so how long you've been training for. So the longer you've been training, the quicker you're going to recover, so the quicker you can train that muscle group again. Time and availability again is going to be a big one. You could really do any split for strength training as long as you're using, I personally would use a full body split, so what you're looking at about 3 times a week for strength training. Stick to your deadlifts, your bench press and your squats. Them 3 lifts will probably mostly cover the whole body, but and then you're going to need about 24 to 48 hours rest in between them days. So that's why it's best to stick to the 3 days, because that type of training will really tax your central nervous system, and you'll need the time to repair that, and your muscle will need time to repair as well, because obviously your central nervous system, you'll feel mentally fatigued as well as muscular fatigue as well. Same again with your diet. This time you're going to need to eat for performance, because obviously these big lifts, you're going to feel it a few hours later, never mind while you're training, so you're going to need the food in there to help you keep going through the workout, because these workouts can take an hour to 2 hours. This is why it's quite difficult if you're struggling for time to do this type of training. And the last one's hypertrophy training, so obviously muscle growth. It's going back to the training age, obviously, because it's a high volume type of training, you're going to be quite muscular, you're going to get DOMS from it, so you're going to be so muscular, so you're not going to be able to train, say, the next day that muscle part. If you are a beginner, you're going to need a few days to obviously repair that muscle. Time and availability again, you'll find most bodybuilders will do a bodybuilding style split, so they'll do like chest and triceps, back and biceps, shoulders, legs, abs. Me personally, I believe that if you're going to train chest on Monday, a week to wait to train chest again is not ideal if you're going to want to build muscle, because you only need 24 to 48 hours for the glycogen levels to restore, for your muscle to repair. So you'd be looking at, I'd say again, a push-pull or an upper-lower style training, where you're getting that recovery time in there. You can train your muscles more than that once that week, and yet again, diet will be a big one in there as well. So you're going to obviously need to be high in protein, have the carbs in there, so you've got the energy levels, and you're not using them protein levels for energy rather than carbs. Make sure you like and subscribe this video on YouTube, and we'll look forward to watching you again. Cheers.